So setting goals is great, but you need to set them right, because if you don't, it's going to be very, very hard to get to where you want to go. Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. In this video, I want to talk about how to be more motivated in your everyday life and how to feel more accomplished on a daily basis. I have recently read a book called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by the author Stephen Covey, and one of the things he talks about in that book is to begin with the end in mind. And what that means is that if you set goals, you can know where you're going, and that's going to help you work backwards to actually achieve that goal. When you set goals, it gives you a clear view of where you're at and where you would like to be. Having a clearer vision will help you work out a step-by-step plan on how to achieve your goal. And by breaking your goal down into steps, you're going to have daily to-do lists of things that are going to get you closer to your goal. When you think about daily goals or daily steps that you can accomplish to get closer towards your goal, you're actually breaking it down so that you can work on it at different times and on different days, and it's going to make your goal feel a lot more attainable. So by writing down steps that you can work on, it's going to keep you motivated, because even when you wouldn't feel like working, you could have like a small point on your list that will only take you 10 minutes and you know you'll feel good when you cross it off. So even if you're not motivated that day, you could do this 10-minute task. 10 minutes doesn't seem like a lot, so it's going to be easier to motivate yourself to do these 10 minutes. And when you've done your task, you can cross it off and it feels like you're one step closer to your goal. Whereas if you just have that goal and you don't know where to start, you're not going to work on it. So that's what you want to try and avoid. So that is why I recommend breaking your goal down into smaller tasks. So one thing that's very important when you set your goals is that you want to make them measurable and specific, because you want to know exactly when you've reached your goal. So instead of saying you want to be fit for the summer, you could make it your goal to run a 5K run. By being that specific, you're going to know when you're actually able to run 5 kilometers, because it's going to say it on whatever device you measure that on. Same as for if you want to save up money, if you just say, I want to have more savings by the end of the year, you're probably not going to save up as much as if you were to say, by the end of December, I want to have 10 grand on my bank account. So one more thing that's important when you set your goal is that you want to have a specific time by when you want to have reached that goal. And this is good to do because it's going to push you more than if you would just say, in a year, I want to, do this and that. So if your goal is to pay off your debt, for example, then you want to have a specific date by which you want to have paid it off. That is going to motivate you and push you, and it's going to give you that structure to actually stick to your plan. So if you want to pay off 10 grand of debt, you want to have paid it off by the end of the summer, then say, okay, by September 1st, I want to have paid off all of my debt and have my balance at $0 or more. When you have that goal, you're going to look at your numbers, look at your paycheck and say, okay, every month, this is the percentage I'm going to put towards paying off my debt, because this is what's going to get me to my end goal, which is having my balance at $0. When you have that written down with the numbers and everything, you're going to be a lot more likely to stick to that plan. And when you have that plan, you can take action on whatever it is you want to achieve every single day. When you have your goals written down, you want to put them in a place where you can see them every day. You want to be reminded of them, because then you're going to be reminded to take action and to do the things that you need to do in order to get closer to that goal. So you can either write them down on a list and frame them. You could also do a vision board. I know some people like to see pictures to help them picture where they're going. You just have to find whatever works for you and then to stick to it. So this will help you to remind you to take action every day, but it's also going to keep you accountable for the days where you don't really feel like doing anything, and it's going to motivate you to push yourself, because when you have those goals written down and in front of you, you're going to want to achieve them even more. So to sum up this video, you want to think about things that you want to change in your life and make them your goals, and you want those goals to be specific in time, and you want them to be measurable so that you are motivated to accomplish them over a certain period of time, and you can know exactly when you hit that goal. When you hit that goal, you're going to feel super accomplished, and you're going to be able to tackle the next goal and feel even more accomplished. And that is going to get you in this spiral. So it's going to help you live a life where you feel more fulfilled and more happy. And that's the most important thing. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you'd be interested in a video where I go more in depth about one of the topics that I talked about. And if you have any questions, then feel free to leave them down below. And I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!